Guys, I'm so excited, as always, to be in front of this camera talking to you again, even though it's been such a long time. And my 3-day goal of vlogging every 3 days has not succeeded yet, but I think I'm going to get there. You know, maybe I'm being a little delusional of trying to say that I'm going to be able to do that, but that goal is there. And a lot of adjustments and a lot of pivoting, and that's what this video is going to be about today, adjustments and pivoting. The first thing is that, man, I had this company that was I was working with, and I thought it was a great company, and it was a marketing company, and I found out a lot that it wasn't, and so I had to make some changes and adjustments quickly. Like I had to, there's a lot of things that they are not a part of, such as like the app design and building. They gave a foundation for it, but I just felt that they no longer understood the vision, and it was about hours and money, and a little hurt. But anyway, when I saw that this was the direction that was happening, I evaluated it. What was the benefits? What were not the benefits of losing them and not and cutting ties with them? And because of the dissatisfaction and no longer them. They were no longer being able to see the vision. It was about hours to them. I had to cut ties in a relationship, and when that would happen, I did that quickly, right? It's not something that I hesitated. Once I realized what are the benefits, what are the risks, there was more risk and there's a lot of dissatisfaction, I said, that's it, we gotta cut ties. So I am happy. This last week and a half, I've been just sitting down and meeting people, coming to my apartment, coming to my office space here, coming to the boardroom that we have downstairs, just things that just meeting people and people and people. And I have picked about 5 to 6 people that I believe are my dream team to get this company started. And so I've joined a couple organizations called WeWork. It's in 1776 in the DC area, and they are both great incubator groups here for startups, and I'm just really excited to be a part of them. I got to talked to a couple people today, and I've been so much positive influence from like WeWork. I put out a little message here, and I had so much response in order for help with to revamp this logo design, and people are just outpouring to help out, and that's just very, very special to have. And people that understand the business and are entrepreneurs or themselves, and they're struggling and starting. So it's just rewarding to be in that group. And part of the fitness and recreational FitRec, that's what it stands for, fitness and recreation, is creating your own personal community, fitness community from the world around you, right? And so it's like having that what I'm trying to create, and they already have this in in the entrepreneur side, and where you have these modes, these applications, this foundation of a community to help each other out and push each other to get to the goal of starting a business and doing really well. And so I met just a guy just today that's doing some crazy stuff about concrete, and then some wonderful female that is part of a team that's doing working with the Red Cross and other things to develop 911 system with phones. But something different, but you can speak to a doctor in developing countries, right? Because not a lot of countries have, or the developing countries have a 911 system where you can have to talk to a doctor. And I believe she's stationed out somewhere in India, I'm not sure. But I'm going to get to meet with them this week and see some interesting, crazy stuff and be a part of it. And that's through 1776, and which is a local incubator here in DC. But anyway, adjustments and pivoting, right? So when you see that, when you take and you understand, hey, this is the risk and this is the benefits of keeping a relationship, and there's not a lot of benefits, cut ties really fast, guys. Don't try to linger on. The end of the day, these people will bring you down, and you have to realize that maybe some people are here just for a season, right? These are not supposed to be your people that you're supposed to run with through this marathon, right? Because doing a business is this marathon. Maybe they're only there for the first 1 or 2 miles, and they helped you understand. And I had some very valuable lessons in making business choices and doing those things. So now I had to pivot and change, and so that's where you have to be agile in this entrepreneurship, where you see something and you have to change and you have to go do something different. I've learned a lot. I learned a way that I wouldn't probably been able to understand in going through books or maybe talking to somebody about it is something that I think I just had to go through and really understand. So I'm ready to start on mile 4 out of the 26 miles that we have to do, or 24 or whatever, how long the marathon is. But I'm ready to start and then pick up from where we have. So a part of it is getting this YouTube channel started and getting the FitRec brand right. So we're going to jump to another YouTube channel and just create FitRec by itself, I believe. But for the meanwhile, we're still going to use my channel in order until we're able to launch that. But I want to be able to share what this brand is, and then one of the things is to be inspiring and motivating, right? That's what this channel and my channel is about. It's how I started this business, and we're going from the ground up. So right now we're getting ready to start pitching to big investors, and we're talking about investors for hundreds of thousands to millions to be in front of those type of professionals and pitch the idea and see what they're going to be able to say if they want to be able to do this. And it's all been self-funded now, getting the team together and building this application. But it'll be fun to see when we have this type of finances, what we can do and create and how fast this can spread. So I'm excited about that. Now, motivation, guys. I want to give you that inspiration and motivational kind of like what's going and how I felt. I, at times, have to remind myself that when I'm doing this alone, because I feel a lot of times I'm doing this alone and I'm talking to this camera and it may seem a little crazy, but when you're immersed in the community that and that I've been so, like I have a faith community, I have entrepreneurship, I have a fitness community, people that keep me accountable for these things. That's important, guys. You have to surround yourself with people that will keep you accountable, that will push you, that will help you on when your times are just not maybe understanding what the concept is or understanding where you're at or what your point is, to help you, guide you, to push you to the next level. So surround yourself with people that are much smarter than you in different ways, right? Not in just intellect ways, but in wisdom, and maybe the specific thing that you're trying to accomplish or reach, or in business. If you're a writer, then get with other writers that have written books. If you're a designer, get with people that can inspire you to be and get better at your designs. So you're not just trying to get with the people or bring a group of people around with you that are like-minded, and that's part of your community, but you also want to include diversity in that community, because inspiration in starting a business and doing it, it starts from different perspectives and levels. And when you're diverse in those things, not only in diverse in a way that of the diversity of like the different businesses around you, you all are entrepreneurship, right? You want to be able to, what I'm in this new community is that we're all entrepreneurs and business goers, but we're diverse in all the stuff that we do, right? From concrete to developing this like 911 system for third world party countries to do health and fitness. But we all have the same common goals of changing the world to make it better. And this diversity amongst ourselves is truly important, because it helps give us different perspectives and push you and move you and do things that you probably would normally not be able to do alone. So I just want to inspire you to get out there and immerse yourself, diversitize yourself with the people that you're around and you're speaking with. Okay, guys? So till next time, bye.